Welcome back to the Ben Breakfast Show. If you're just tuning in, you've missed the paper review, but this is the best part of the show. We have a wonderful, wonderful guest in the studio. I'm really excited about this guest. She is so talented. She wears so many crowns. She's a singer. She's a broadcaster. She's also a food blogger. And she also writes. She's a script writer. I wish I just had at least half of those, gift. But unfortunately, anyway, I'm so excited to have the beautiful, beautiful June Ubi in the building.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Good
oh my
morning.
God, what an introduction. Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. You do all those things. I didn't even say the remaining before. I'm like, oh, Tommy's just like, no, you do a lot of stuff. And I love the food blogging part, but let's first talk about your show on Cool FM.
Okay.
Tell them about that. That show, you guys really need to listen. Like, Nigeria has really gone AY, people talking about. Anyway, talk about it.
Absolutely agree with you. Thank you very much for the introduction. And first, thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it. So Cool FM started 2 years ago. I do an overnight lounge show, and it's actively involved with listeners giving interactions on the phone, social media, Twitter, Instagram, about their love issues, their marriage issues, relationship issues, problems that they're facing. I do a slot called Intimate Confessions, where the aim is that you stay anonymous.
Okay.
And I'm somewhat like a counselor, but every end of the month I bring in a professional counselor, a psychiatrist, and a sex therapist and a love doctor.
Okay.
Who will go really deep, and they cover different areas, sexually transmitted disease, just helping people with their mental
state. And people really
state.
open up? People talk about these things?
Yes, they do. Okay. So at first, they were very much like, a bit skeptical and quite pretentious.
Yeah.
But then when they realize that, hey, the show is easy, it's easy going, it's free.
It's late at night, like when people are sleeping. It's from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., right?
1 to 5 a.m., yeah.
Imagine. So that's the best.
People are just free.
Wow.
And, you can just be yourself because of the time slot. You're not restricted.
Yeah.
So,
and you also do this matchmaking thing?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell me about that? Oh, hookup, sorry. I said matchmaking. It's still part of it, hookup.
It is matchmaking,
Maybe you're going to hook a girl up. And I have some producers in the building that they need some hookup.
I'll definitely do that. So we have live testimonies. And so far, the biggest hookup that I've done has led to an engagement.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually this September.
Oh.
And they invited me, and I was like, oh, that was so nice. And she's also pregnant as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
No, we need to... This has to be a business now. We need to open an online...
sister! Yes!
I'm telling you, people are making money. Like, that's your testimony right there.
No, it's true. And it's a massive one because people have done hookup shows, but I don't think that it's... I think only one person has ever made it lead to marriage. Usually it's like relationship or people just hook up, but this has led to marriage and pregnancy.
Wow. How does it work? So people send their bio to you?
So what happens is you'll just tell me a bit about yourself. So we have 2 slots. You can call in live, or you can email me, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram or Twitter. And what you do, you'll just be like, hi, my name is June Ubi. Okay. This is what I do. And this is the type of guy or lady I'm looking for.
Okay, juicy.
And then I take it from there. And there's also, just to put this out there, obviously there's safety hazards that I always have to go through, disclaimers, just to always make sure that people's safety is utmost priority.
True. Yeah. That sounds really interesting.
Very interesting, and it's popped.
2 years
2
now.
years,
It's going to pop. People like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Love, marriage, sex. People just love it. Imagine they're meant to be sleeping, but they're all awake.
Some people even have work at 8 and 9 a.m.
And they still stay up for the
Monday to Friday to 5 a.m.
Oh my God.
They are there. They don't miss it.
Yeah. So that means your daytime is your sleep time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I usually sleep straight after, like once I get home around 6, and then I wake up at like 12.
Like 12 to start the day.
Yeah, because I've got other stuff that I do as well.
Other stuff to do. So now your newest obsession is food blogging. Everyone loves food. I love food. Both of us have this background of our mom being like into catering and everything. So I love food. But you've taken that plunge to be a food blogger. So tell us about that.
Man, food is something obviously that just comes natural to me. Like you said, you know, your mum's catering, my mum as well, and my mum actually has like a certificate for it, so she's currently at university now.
Wow.
And she's basically spent her whole life. My mum's so passionate about cooking, cleaning, and I think it's where I get it from, because I actually generally like cooking and like cleaning, and all stuff to do with just exploring food, so going to various restaurants and trying different things.
Your page, seeing you in different cultures. And you know, when you're in Lagos, you know, the food is just different. Because you have options to just eat all this food, and I'm thinking, oh, and Judy's not even adding weight. I'm eating all these goodies. What's going on here? Jude, are you really eating the food?
I am eating the food. I am eating the food. And you know what I love about your comments? Because you're like, why are you teasing me like this? Why are you frustrating me like this?
Because they're always good food. So how do you do the journey? Do you reach out to the restaurants and you tell them, I want to come, you know, review your food, or you just go by yourself and you just do like a honest review?
So I started a few months ago. Obviously food blogging has always been my thing in terms of just the love of food. But then I was like, okay, do you know what? Let me go out and let me make people that don't have the opportunity to see what's actually out there and the different cultures of food, and let me start reviewing it. So my first one was actually an ice cream place, and then I went to them and I was like, oh, can I just try your different like ice creams? And then they were like, of course. And then from doing it, they then invited me to their tastings. So it made me realize that actually this is a thing.
Good.
And people are going, like, flying to different countries to drink wine, to taste food. So I was like, I'm onto something here.
I'm going to steal that idea from you.
So
give me more tips. I'm listening.
So from one person seeing that you're reviewing their restaurant or their food, as long as the key to it is like obviously nice pictures, you know, the way you review it. Obviously, I'm brutally honest. Like, it doesn't matter. You can give me all the tastings in the world, all the free goodies. I'm still going to tell the truth.
So that's what I'm saying. So I was about to ask you that. What do you look at when you review the food? Is it about the presentation, the taste, the environment? You know,
from the very get-go, the minute I walk in, so it's the scenery, it's the distance from the location, it's the mannerisms of, you know, the staff. Even I speak to the manager at the end, you know, and I don't tell them what I do. I would just speak just to converse, because just to see, like, okay, are you one of those bossy managers that will now be like, oh, I don't have time for you, or do you actually care about customer service, where if I'm just answering you a genuine question, you don't know I'm a radio presenter, you don't know I'm a food blogger, you're genuinely going to speak to me. I think it matters.
Because that's how you get the real
person. But if I tell you what I do now,
everyone is like,
you're going to be in acting
official,
mode.
And
then the standards, I usually get a 3-course meal. So from the starters to the main to the dessert.
Do you pay for the food?
And that I do, like, well, nowadays, initially I used to, but nowadays certain restaurants will give me certain things for free. So they might not give me all of it, but they might say, okay, do you know, your hair review, and you can have a dessert. You know, your next meal, maybe a family member or your friend can have, you know, a mains.
20% off, things like that.
So little things like that, that's happening.
So obviously we're not going to mention names, but out of everything, you've been eating desserts, you've been eating all sorts of, do you eat like African cuisine, or just everything?
I eat everything. So West African cuisine is my favorite. Chinese, the Indian food, Lebanese food.
So what's your favorite out of all those continental dishes?
I would say that my favorite food is definitely West African.
No,
I have to. And not just because I'm Nigerian.
But
just because, you know, it's what I generally like. You know, I love swallow. So starch and banga. Starch and banga soup. I'm a Delta. So
I'm so hungry. Look at me. Don't start this, because I'm on this 30-day challenge trying to get my summer body. At least I just want to.
What do you mean? You look fine. You look amazing.
But I just want to wear a bikini.
You're giving them swag. You're talking about summer body.
And I am measuring starch and banga. Oh my God. So you genuinely love the West African
West
food.
African food. But I'm open to all different cuisines.
Yeah, definitely.
And I eat lots of different cuisines
so
anyway.
what would you like to try in Nigeria that you've not tried? What kind of meal or delicacy would you like to try?
I think I've
Everything.
I've done 99.9%.
Have you gone on the streets to eat those?
Yes.
Roasted corn?
Mama, all of those,
You've done that?
Yes,
Really?
I've been on the road. Another of my
local-
favorite one is Indomie. The best Indomie is on the road.
Really?
Yeah, roadside Indomie. I can't name a name,
Yeah,
but I would have after. I recommend you a.
Wow, definitely.
Yeah, lady, that's
How
really
about,
popular.
have you tasted the roasted yam? They call it dundu, roasted yam with palm oil.
Palm oil, all of that. I've done bari with peanuts, gari,
dundu
with ice. Yes, all
with
of it.
nice chopped pepper. Oh,
I'm not really a pepper person, I have to be sincere. But I know that goes very well with pepper.
Really? Yeah,
but I try and escape it.
What else do I know that I know is kind of crazy that I know June won't try on the road? I'll think about it. But there's this new craze going on in Nigeria about this tiger nuts and dates kind of.
Okay.
They sell it. So you need to try that. So I think when I was in Lagos, after church service, I just saw a lot of people. So they blend the tiger nuts. They claim, all this meal, they claim to do wonderful things to your body, BP, all those stuff. So they blend it, the milk, with dates. So like pure dates too. So to have a nice mixture. So it comes out like a milkshake.
Nice.
So you should
and
watch
is that on the road or?
Not really on the road, but like freestyle kind of,
Okay.
It was in church after church, people that just sell stuff after church in the church compound.
Nice.
But I'm hearing that it's everywhere now. I heard there's another place you go to, they blend sugar cane for you.
Okay.
The cane, the water out of the sugar cane, you get it fresh and so all those stuff. So maybe you should start doing the fruity smoothie kind of thing, but it's just that with.
Because it's very healthy.
Yeah, it is. But with fruits too, you need to be careful. Make sure they are. They're washing it really well, so you don't get food poison. Have you ever had food poison from any of this?
I've never had food poisoning in terms of like the restaurants or any place like that. But like I've had food poisoning before.
Oh, okay. But not with the food blogging thing.
No, not with the food.
That's something you have to watch out for too.
Yeah, no, you have to. And definitely if I did, I'd definitely be writing it. Because
I know.
I'd have to pre-warn them.
So if you had gone to a restaurant and you had food poisoning from the food, genuinely, are you going to tell them that, hi, it's in X place and I had food poisoning? I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, that's what it's all about. Then you're very
because it means that, you're not doing the hygiene background. Why am I coming to a restaurant, spending so money and then getting food poisoning?
True.
Maybe there's something that you're not washing.
Yeah.
I would have to like warn people about that.
That's a good thing, And in the UK, we have a lot of restaurants. I need to start doing that. It's just
if you thought I frustrated you on Instagram, with Lagos, watch London.
Let's go together, please. Let's go together.
We'll make it happen.
At least we'll do one together, right?
You've already taken my case. You've already taken my T-shirt. You now want to take food.
Your food, yes. I'm going to take your hat too. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your new project.
Okay.
I know you write a lot of short stories, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that.
So I'm currently about to drop a podcast which features, some celebrities in Nigeria. I don't want to reveal the names because I want people to see it. That podcast is heavily based on love, sex, relationships, and things that just happen in pop culture.
You just love, don't you?
It's me. It's who I've become. I've also got I've got a page actually called The Love Counselor.
Oh,
which you should check it out on Instagram, helping people with their problems.
I'm following you.
Yes,
on The Love Counselor.
Yeah.
I think I need some counseling too.
Really? No, you're joking, Tommy. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, I'm there for you.
You're here for us.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
So the podcast is going to be talking about the love life of celebrities, right?
Yeah. So celebrities, pop culture, all things to do. Like I can just give you a little insight. So
please,
I have controversial titles where one of the titles is like, what's the point of marriage? And not that I'm downplaying marriage, but making...
You want them to give you reasons why you should be married.
Exactly. Yeah. Because when you answer a simple question like, why do you want to get married?
Yeah.
A lot of people to this day and age, they don't know.
They don't know.
You know, they actually don't know. They might tell you it's the pressure or of their age.
Most times it's the pressure.
Exactly. So it's a question that I'm just putting out there. Also, you know, sex, controversial stuff about sex, you know, questions.
In marriage, or just in relationships.
Relationship, marriage, you know, touching on all of those things.
And the few people you've interviewed, have they really been truthful?
Oh, man. Listen, I'm going to give you just a little hint.
Okay.
Somebody actually talks about not wearing any pants.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it's unfiltered.
It's unfiltered.
Like, it's not even a joke, and you know this person. You actually personally know this person.
Nice. Okay, this is really juicy.
Yeah, it's very, very juicy.
It's going to be a podcast. When is it coming out?
So it should be out this year. Season 1 is going to be heavily focused on Nigerian celebrities, and then season 2 will be British celebrities.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what season 2.
Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Then.
So we'll have that.
Okay. So. Also, I have another thing to tell you. Oh, June, your picture is looking very beautiful. Is that you, June?
Yes!
Wow. Slaying. So now, they said you've been talking about love. How would you describe your love life? And do you agree with same-sex marriage? So that's a question from our viewers.
Okay.
So first talk about, because you counsel about love. You are the love doctor, you're the love counselor, you're the sex therapist, you're everything. So let's know about your love life.
My love life is...
It's not me asking, the viewers sent a question to us.
Shout out to the viewers, thank you very much. And whoever sent that question, you deserve a drink from me. It's an amazing question.
Nice.
My love life is the focus of my career. I am completely dedicated to what I do as a broadcaster. For now.
She's very diplomatic.
Why are you giving me that?
That's what I want to hear.
But to that person that sent that question, don't worry, hit me up on the DM. Let's talk. Let's talk.
So that's how, you know, because you're a journalist too, so you know how to just shy away in
I'm not shying. They said, how's my love life? I told you my love life is my career.
With another person.
The person is my career.
That's not a living thing.
Who said, Jesus Christ, let's not ask him. Come out, Dan.
Okay, the next question they sent to you was, do you believe in same-sex marriage?
Do I believe in same-sex marriage? I believe that we're all human beings first. And I believe that God has the last answer and the last say. So in my perspective, everybody can do whatever they want, because if you're a Christian, you have a choice, you know, and it's almost like right to left, you know. So I believe that, first of all, love, you know, conquers everything. And if it's love that you want, whether it's with a man and a man or a woman and a woman, at the end of the day, I believe in love, and I think love is a beautiful thing. So that's my perspective.
Very smart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Well, that's really good. Yeah. So, who's your ideal man?
My ideal man, like celebrity or just in terms of look?
Okay, so let's talk about your ideal man. Then we'll now talk about your celebrity crush.
Okay.
So, who is your ideal man, genuinely? Because I know one day you're going to fall in love. Even I think you've even fallen in love. It's okay to hide him. We'll still know, because I'll be at the wedding. And because I'll be at the wedding, I'm going to let everyone know.
You're just inviting yourself to this wedding.
Crashing already.
No, you definitely
crashing in advance. Anyway.
You will be.
So, who's your ideal man?
My ideal man would be somebody that has vision, somebody that's goal-orientated, somebody that knows their purpose. You know, I believe in life that you need to find your purpose and you need to own it. If you don't have a purpose, then you don't have direction. If you don't have direction, then you're lost. You know, so visions, values has to be cultured, has to have a purpose. And definitely I would like him to have some kind of God-fearingness in him. Some kind of?
Yeah. Not 100%.
I wouldn't say 100% because I have to be very sincere to myself. I'm not like a religious fanatic, but I do believe in God. You know, I do. I didn't just get here for no reason, and I would like someone to be like that, not just be like an atheist. So that's what I mean when I'm like saying 100%.
So would you like your ideal man to know how to cook?
My ideal man, oh my God, definitely. I definitely want him. Listen, not all of that stuff that they're trying to do in the 1970s, 1890s.
I don't like that. So I want
it needs to be joined.
Like it. Yeah. And I think men are better cooks. Do you agree?
Than women?
I think so.
Nah! This table that you're shaking is very expensive.
The ones that can really cook. Like when you have a male chef and a female chef, like men tend to cook better. My dad he is a wonderful cook. And he cooks really well. So my dad was the first person that made an omelette that had like prawns, salad, like
we're actually around looking at you, Tommy.
Like we're actually cutting it like pizza. I'm serious.
I don't think your dad is a better cook than my mom.
I like that. We have obviously women are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But we also have some women that can't cook, and we still have some men that are really, really good cooks.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Especially from Calabar.
Yes, they really know how to cook very well.
Cross River.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
They can cook.
I even know a few like Caribbean men as well.
They can cook.
That are really good at cooking.
And we have one of our producers is from the Caribbean. Yeah.
Oh, he knows how to cook?
I think so. He should know.
I'm not sure. If it's the one I spoke to this morning. I'm not sure. I
don't know how he feels in the kitchen anyway, so you can't judge.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can't judge from the
shout out to him. I'm joking.
Shout out to Razor.
Yeah.
So you must know how to cook. And who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. I have a few. Can you see the way I'm smiling? Sorry, I have a few celebrity crush. My first one had to be Tyson Beckford.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Everyone loves him.
Oh, I love Tyson Beckford.
There's just something about him.
Yeah, he's like supermodel.
Yeah, he's a model. Then I don't know. It's just.
Oh, Tyson Beckford.
You know, he's just one of. He's sitting down. He's not talking, and yet you're feeling
his glow. He's present.
Yeah, he's present. His aura. He's got this charisma. Even though I'm not talking, I'm just looking. But yeah, I'm still commanding respect.
Oh man, sorry.
Okay, so who else?
And so Tyson Beckford, I would definitely say at one point, sorry Victoria Beckham, I know he's your husband, I know you're married, but I definitely had a crush on David Beckham. Yeah, I think those two for me.
Taking it back to Africa?
If I take it back to Africa.
You're being careful, right?
No, shout out to the African men. Listen, the African men are very, very yummy, are very, very delicious. I describe them as like milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate.
Okay.
You know,
muffin.
Yeah, muffin. They really got their thing going on. But I don't have a Pacific celebrity crush. I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm being for real. I'm being sincere.
Like all of them are just the same way.
No, they're not the same way. Obviously, there's like so many different tribes, so they bring different things. But I don't have a Pacific.
Oh God.
Nigerian crush. I'd probably say Anthony Joshua.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna get close in terms of so you can see the vibe of the look that I'm going for, I'd say Anthony Joshua. Yeah, he's extremely handsome.
I love him too. Yeah, he is, and is just very humble.
Extremely
you know when you're
humble,
handsome, and you're just very calm. You don't even know it's people that are throwing in your face. Oh. He's just really calm, and when he just smiles,
And Skepta, I think Skepta.
Skepta too.
Skepta.
Okay, now you're remembering them. You remember?
No, it's not. Oh my God! Actually, there is one before I forget. But he just had a newborn child, Tiny Temper. I used to really like Tiny Temper.
I love Tiny too. Yeah, very calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know the kind of. You love guys with like very calm personalities, but they're still like.
They fly.
Yeah,
they look nice. They slay.
Fly and calm. That's
and they're ambitious. Yes.
Because all of them, all the guys you're mentioning, they all have something in common. They're very calm. They're not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to mention names anyway.
There's 2 tables you've now shaped.
Before they say June, you know you're going back to Lagos.
That's really in the airport. They'll just. That's why I'll be very careful.
Oh my God! So
shout out to all the African men.
Shout out to all the African chocolates
and the African ladies. Actually,
African women, beautiful. So now we've spoken about your food blogging, we've spoken about your broadcast, we've spoken about your podcast.
Yeah.
How about your writing? You've spoken about your short stories.
So my short stories are the podcast. Yeah, the forms.
Why don't you do some script writing too?
So script writing in terms of I do voiceovers.
Yes.
So I can. I a lot if people want to do you know, writing in terms of sweepers for radio, or, you know, little pre-documentary content. I can help them with that kind of writing, short films. I'm good at stuff like that. Yeah.
So now let's talk about your stay in Nigeria, because you spent 2 years. You made that big move to move from the UK to Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, to be precise. And you've survived, because it's survived.
Why would you say survive?
2 years. No, you know, because coming from the UK, where everything seemed to be stable, at least to an extent.
Yeah, infrastructure is amazing.
Exactly,
here.
in terms of infrastructure. Going to Lagos, where you have to get diesel, to get light, traffic, you know all those things, right?
Right.
And you've been able to survive 2 years, and you're still standing, right?
Yeah, I think I look pretty fly if I do say.
They
haven't killed me yet.
Would you stay more years in Nigeria, or would you come back to the UK?
So I was born in London, and I would definitely say, obviously, I'm a British girl, but my mum and dad, you know, obviously are Nigerian, and I do understand that the motherland is key for me. I'm a big advocate that Africa is the future, so I literally hold it on my back, you know, down to the food, down to the culture, down to who I am as a person. You know, I'm fully 150% African. Don't let the British accent like fool you. So I will always, I've been going to, way before I moved 2 years ago, I've been going to Nigeria since I was a kid, and the first place that I went to was Delta State, Sapele to be precise.
Sapele, that's where you're from.
So yes, so Lagos just became like a new thing for me in terms of it has the creative scene, music is flourishing, and obviously it's where things are really popping. But I was going to Nigeria since I'd been a kid, and I was going back to the village, and I was going to Delta. So it's fully me. So it's not a matter of, will I come back to London and leave? I'm forever indebted. It's in my DNA.
Yeah, true.
I will, until I leave this earth, I'm forever going to always go to Nigeria. Even if I do come back and it's just vacation, they're always going to see me there 2-3 times in the year. Yeah, I generally love Nigeria, apart from the infrastructure. I love it. You know, there's life there.
There's life, yeah.
You know, people are hopeful, even though the situation
is very, it doesn't
hard.
look like it.
Yeah, people still
and that's
are
a good
hopeful
thing
and they're still happy.
about Nigeria. I think, you know, so now on the flip side, now you have people here in the UK. We have all the infrastructure. We have the light. We have the roads. We have water. We have everything. Trains, tube, surface train, buses. But you still find that people still get depressed.
They still get depressed. Suicide is still higher
here than
in the UK.
Back home, that we don't have all these things. You know, we do, but it's not as, you know, easy as we have it here. So, and that's going back to what you said. They have the sense of hope, even though it always looks like, they still have that hope that, it's going to be good.
It's going to be okay, you know. Even that saying, you know, the popular saying in Nigeria, it is well.
Better,
or Niger go better.
Yeah.
You know, those sayings have become very popular because people hold it on their back. Like, as long as I'm breathing, you know, I still have life.
Yeah.
And I believe
think that's what keeps everyone going. I was in Nigeria a few weeks ago, and to be honest, I love Nigeria.
You were flourishing, you were killing it.
I was glowing. Like, I glow in Nigeria. On the flip side, than the UK, that we have the best weather and I have the light, I glow more in Nigeria. I don't know why. Even in the hot weather, maybe because I'm getting my vitamin D.
Because you're getting your vitamin D. And
I'm getting, you know, my family, friends, you know, I'm just happy.
Yeah.
You know, you see everyone, you're jumping around, you know, everything is not like structured like in the UK.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I have my immediate family here, which I love, and that's the only reason keeping me in the UK. But I love Nigeria. Like, if I have to pick, to be honest,
you choose Lagos.
I'll choose Lagos.
That's what's up. I love that.
I'll choose Lagos any day. I know some people will say, but you know, I'm just that girl like you two. I'm sorry.
You're a Lagos chick.
I'm just a Lagos girl. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know, but I love Lagos. I love Nigeria. It's my country. You know, like you said, it gives hope. It's my happy place.
Yeah, Lagos is popping
there. It's just I don't know, I just love Lagos, unfortunately. I love London too, don't get me wrong. I had a bit of life here too. I'm living here. You know, Lagos was the beginning of my life to my uni level, my master's, up to marriage was here. So, but still, I would choose Lagos.
Lagos, yes.
Yeah, so that's a wonderful chat. So what's the next thing in the pipeline for you?
Man, the next thing is just to literally put all of these things out. So everything we spoke about, they're not out yet. So there's a connection to the food blogging. There's a connection to the review. I'm going to launch something with my mum. That's coming very, very, very soon.
Can't wait.
Yes. Definitely, you'll get tasters and stuff.
So how long are you around for?
So I'm around literally until the end of the month.
Okay.
I'll be in London in the month, and then I fly back to Lagos. Obviously back to what I would call my 9 to 5.
Exactly.
But it's the most coolest 9 to 5 in the world. So I'm back to like being on the radio.
So what's happening to the show right now? You're not there.
Currently someone's covering it for me, who's also a broadcaster on Cool FM.
Okay.
Yeah, and he would just do the way he knows how to do his show. He's not going to do like my love and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, obviously I'll take over. Podcast should be coming this year, God's
Can't
willing.
Wait.
Yeah, and then also as well, the music side of June Ubi, a few things will be dropped, featured stuff, which is quite big actually. So look out for that. Something is definitely coming this month.
Oh.
Yes.
Please send it to Ben TV. We should be the first person to receive that when it comes.
You'll definitely get the exclusive.
When it definitely comes. It's been so wonderful having you
Thank
on
you,
today's
Tommy.
show. But you know what? Before I leave you, I know you sing, right?
But my main forte is rapping.
Rapping.
Yeah, my main forte is rapping.
Better. So I think you are going to wrap us out into the break. This is what you do anyway.
Wow.
Wrap us out into the break, and we'll come back after June Ubi wraps us out. I'm ready. Let me give you the background. So.
Listen, I tried to tell them that I'm hotter than all of them. We don't do Christian RJ Silver Cartiers for all of them. You're offbeat, Tommy. What's going on, Tommy?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right now, we're going to short break. When we return, we'll take our fashion reporter. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ben Breakfast Show.
Hey, Jody on the beat. June Ubi, ooh yeah. Hey, Jody, ooh yeah.
And anything you want, I'll give you the mood up. Even if you're not your mother, I'll give you the mood up. The way you are your way, baby, me go insane. The way you are your way, baby, they must my brain. And anything you want, I'll give you the mood up. Even if you're not your mother, I'll give you the mood up. The way you are your way, baby, me go insane. The way you are your way, baby, they must my brain.
He says anything you want, girl, you can have it. Prada, Celine bags, just like the Paris. And the ITE, beautiful people. But you definitely my shape, you say it's me that pass. They never graduate to my class. They know they run my race or bypass. Cause all we do is grin by their glance. My love for you, not double. This babe hair, not trouble. You done make my head bubble. Don't need no doubt to love you.
I'll give you the mood up. Even if you're not your mother, I'll give you the mood up. The way you are your way, baby, me go insane. The way you are your way, baby, they must not break.
Be the one, I'm all the way, you the one. Be the one, I'm all the way, you the one. Get set, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Should be say that won't be a boba. Anywhere we enter, I stay low. If it's you and me, almost like the show. Baby girl, come with the wicked ass flow. Bass socket, everyone carry. Mommy and daddies, uncle and aunties, kids and grandparents, you know, say what's got the show. And anything you want is on me. Anything you want is all free. Say this fine bubble, and I can't believe that you want from me. My love for you, not double. This babe can not trouble. You done make my head bubble. Don't need no time to love you.
I'll give you the mood up. Even if you're not your mother, I'll give you the mood up. The way you are your way, baby, me go insane. The way you are your way, baby, they must my brain. And anything you want, I'll give you the mood up. Even if
maybe me and you can go there. 'Cause boy, you're the one for me. Oh, oh, oh. You're the one for me now. Many done come and they won't pin me down. Ice cream factory, they won't take me now to the Shard Licky Beach and they won't lay me down. Said they won't lay me down. Oh my girl, come settle down. London to Lagos, I want take you around. 1 ring, 2 kids, 6-figure house. You're the one for me, oh yeah. I'm feeling you're the one for me, oh yeah. And maybe me and you can go there. 'Cause boy, you're the one for me, oh yeah. You got me screaming, saying, and we got you, oh, me and you, and we got you, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got you. Oh, we can, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh. You're the one for me now. Every time my heart beats fast when you're around. Late night talks, conversations profound. We build, encourage your support even down. Said, your support even down. And me on my get definitely had to settle down with this fly young king from Africa. 1 ring, 2 kids, 6-figure house. You're the one for me, oh yeah. I'm feeling you're the one for me, oh yeah. And maybe me and you can go there. 'Cause boy, you're the one for me, oh yeah. You got me screaming, saying, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh, we can, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh.
And I may not be the perfect girl for you, 'cause baby boy, you know that my love for you is true.
I wanna spend my whole entire life with you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's Genie, you're the one for me, oh yeah. I'm feeling you're the one for me, oh yeah. Maybe me and you can go there. 'Cause boy, you're the one for me, oh yeah. You got me screaming, saying, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh, we can, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh, we can, and we got tea, oh, me and you, and we got tea, oh, me and you. There is nothing we can do, and we got tea, oh.